The old man is the village shaman, and the figure who predicts the future with him is the pale fox.
See? Inception. So the Dogon tribe, these are African tribes that they can predict the future. Whatever, niggas. You don't believe this stuff. These are people, this is what they believe, this is what they do. You see? This guy can predict the future. You see him, this bushman can predict the future, niggas. That's what's going on.
The shaman draws patterns in the sand for the divination. The elusive pale fox emerges in the cool of the night. Looks like he may have his answer. Atame, the shaman says, will be part of a Dharma with thousands. Back in Comic-Con, the new day heralds the start of the ceremony that Atame can only dream of.
Doesn't it sound like ancient Egyptian talking to you? You hearing this? This is Egyptians. Listen to this.
Every household offers millet to thank the spirits.
You see? Spirits.
The old man of Comic-Con
You see?
the dancing,
You see
showing
this?
the youngsters how it's done. Atame may have the fox's blessing, but he still has to persuade his grandfather. Atame knows his quest will benefit all the young men in his village.
There is no Hebrew shit in this, niggas. There is no Hebrew shit on this. Okay?
The Dharma is not this year. It will come. I will be allowed to dance. I'm so happy.
This year, Atame ground the millet for Adama. Next year, it might be him behind the mask.
You see? We're showing you, niggas. You just think this stuff is a joke? No, whatever, niggas. Whatever.
This guy, Blaird Scranton, he's a computer guy, and he overlaid Egyptian creation mythology, the Dogon mythology, and contemporary quantum physics.
Well, you see, now they're comparing what the Dogon tribe did to the Egyptians, and let's hear what their conclusion is. Here it is.
Top is chromosome splitting, and below is the Yala egg, which is also one of the ways that they explain the splitting of man and woman. There's this incredible way in which the Dogon, even without microscopes or without necessarily knowledge of the elements of...
And you see, they're telling you, these bush people in Africa, they don't have no telescopes or knowledge, or they don't have no master's degree, but guess what? Guess what they did? With no telescopes. Guess what they did?
Matter had this weird intuitive understanding.
They have this weird intuitive understanding. You see what these crackers. You see
the elements of matter. So
they have an intuitive knowledge of this stuff of matter. Okay, that means the Dogon, these Bushmen in Africa, called the Dogon, they know how matter works. Okay, which makes them scientists. And none of them ever been to school. You see this shit?
I started thinking to myself, of course, like what if for humans, since we have evolved from microscopic sea creatures to multi-organism encompassing...
He can't even explain this shit. Look at this white man. This white man can't even explain what's going on. He can't explain how the Dogon were able to see stars with no telescopes, and be able to draw diagram which explain matter. You see, without even going to school, and now he's going back to this. You see this shit? You see this shit? Back in the days, they used to laugh at Africans and say these Bushmen don't know what the fuck is going on. But now they're going back to say they're learning from the tribe, from the Dogon African people. Okay. This is what's going on. What is a Hebrew? Do you know any Hebrew Israelite that has this? Not even one.
We have evolved from microscopic sea creatures to
He's having a hard time explaining this shit because he can't even believe an African people can have this technology. Okay?
Encompassing walking, talking, conscious people. What if...
you see? It's conscious. And I keep telling you, you can time travel based on your conscious, because the brain has waves, okay? And these waves, they go into different patterns, okay? Depending on the thought process, okay, or the frequency that you tune into, you're able to experience higher levels of consciousness. Okay, this is what's happening. But you niggas can't explain this shit because all you know is Jesus is coming back with apples. That's all you know. Just stupid shit.
Even though it's impossible to prove this, that at each one of the
It's impossible to even prove this. You see? Whatever niggas. Whatever niggas.
stages, there is something stored in our DNA that
Now he's telling you that the DNA, okay, there is information in the DNA that is not even being used right now, which means we haven't even unlocked, okay, the DNA. And in the DNA there is so much senses which allow you to experience life on very, very high frequencies. Okay? This is what's going on. But you niggas think this shit is the best shit. The shit that you see it. You think it's the best shit. That's the bullshit though. That's the bullshit they're teaching us. But here we have this. What is this guy? I think he's doing a lecture. This is a lecture on the Dogons, is it? This is what white people are getting up to. You wanna know what white people get up to? They're doing lectures on black people. You see? This is what white people get up to. The ones that are educated, they do lectures on black people. Listen to this. Listen to this.
we can access in our unconscious.
And he's saying we can access in our unconscious, meaning there is a subconscious level, then there is the unconscious level. That's the mind of God. Yeah? Africans were accessing this shit way before Christianity came. Okay? Way before all this shit you niggas is talking about, which means the Africans are the true scientists. Yeah? You see?
We don't understand when we use abstraction necessarily that we're.
And he's even he's telling you that when we use abstraction, meaning the ego is like the physical shit. So you look at buildings and you walk around and you say, oh shit, these buildings, these white people are building. That's the abstraction shit. That's to fool you to thinking that shit is the real shit. That's all synthetic. Okay? The buildings is all synthetic shit. When you look at the cars, it's all synthetic shit. But the real shit, the bushman in Africa has all the answers. And guess what, niggas? We have YT having lectures, okay, on black people. Okay? Black African bush people. This is a lecture, niggas. That means people are going to lectures and sitting down to talk about black people. Okay? This is what's going on. You don't believe me?
Communicating something empirical, but what if it's possible that we have some sort of inherited memory?
Oh, inherited memory. What is this inherited memory? When we spoke about cosmic, the cosmic has a memory as well. Okay, there is a cosmic memory. Okay, which is an actual unconscious mind which beings can go to and access memory of DNA. Okay, that means your great granddad, if he done something and that is locked in a memory, you can access it through your DNA though. You see? You niggas don't believe in science. You niggas don't even know science. You see? Whatever, niggas.
And I really believe that's possible. I think you see it in art.
And he's saying, I believe it's possible. Listen to this.
You see it in a lot of other artists.
They cut this shit off. He's a whatever, niggas. Whatever. Okay. Let's go. Introducing to a book, The Science of Dogon, which observes the Dogon tribe of Mali who have been written, blah, blah, blah. But they express their understanding of the science through sculpture. Whatever, niggas. You see, they even cut this shit short. We don't even have the full lecture of this shit. Okay? Okay, let's find the full lecture. I want you to listen to this shit. This is what white people are getting up to. They're studying black people. Okay?